What up, YouTube? This is your boy Louisiana Chris, and today's topic is I want to talk about why Kobe Bryant, my made man Kobe Bean Bryant, why he's not in the GOAT conversation. I mean, I used to, like, when it came to him dropping 60 points against the Utah Jazz back in 2016, and he saying Mappa out, that was going to be his last game. Even towards his death, like, people didn't start to like give him love and give him praise until he died, till he left this earth. When he was alive, yeah, there was praise, that was love. Even when he retired and did his last game and that farewell tour. But it was not even much. It was not a lot of love. Like, he's in the GOAT conversation up there with LeBron and Michael Jordan. Come to find out, bro, you will never forget though. You can't forget. The reason why he's not in the GOAT conversation is due to the fact that those championships, those early championships with him and Shaq from 2000 to 2001 and 02, Shaq was that main force, and he was the best player on that Lakers on those three-peats Lakers team. That's why, and all three of them, Shaq was Finals MVP. That's why Kobe is out of the conversation. And not only that, and Kobe only got 2 Finals MVP. I think he has 1 League's MVP. So that's why he disqualified out of the GOAT conversation, due to the fact that he played with Shaq, and all his styles and most of his playing style, his similarity, he gets it from Michael Jordan, and that's kind of also what kind of hurting his career, because he plays just like Michael Jordan in a sense. To me, I mean, he is my GOAT, but the way I look at this resume, he's not the GOAT. As much as I want to say that he's my GOAT, the resume speaks for itself. He's just not the GOAT. And he can't never be up there in the not Mount Rushmore, but because I always think there's only one GOAT. And LeBron James is on his way up there over Michael Jordan's, taking Michael Jordan's throne. So nah, man, like, I feel like if you put Kobe in a different team with no superstar, well, if it was Kobe's team, if you put Kobe somewhere else, like the Charlotte Hornets, the team that drafted him, and that be his team, and he got somebody, and you wind up getting him another superstar to pair him up with, and he wins those 3 Finals MVP, then maybe the GOAT conversation will be a little bit different. But other than him playing with Shaq at the time that Shaq was more popular, more dominant, you can't put him in the GOAT conversation. That's why he's excluded out the conversation. So nah, that's why Kobe's not the GOAT. But would I say that he was the closest to Michael Jordan, and when it comes to generations, to the people that was born in the 90s and early 2000s, that you could say, yeah, you could say he's like, yeah, he was like the closest thing until Michael Jordan in our generation, in our era, to the 2000s, to the 2000s kids. But that's just all I gotta say. Kobe Bryant, may he rest in peace, along with his daughter and his dad. He just lost his dad. R.I.P. to Joe Bryant. I wish Joe Jellybean Bryant I wish they would have reconciled when they was alive and stuff. Well, before Kobe died, I wish they would have settled their differences. So it just unfortunately that it had to take Kobe to die to get that praise, because everybody also hated him because also because of that rape case is why he excluded from the GOAT conversation. So that's why. Also too, he lost a lot of deals, a lot of endorsements, a lot of that shit. But at the end of the day, what Kobe did on the court and off the court was amazing. There would be another person like Kobe Bean Bryant either. And he was one of my favorite players back in the 2000s, along with guys like him, Tracy McGrady, Dwayne Wade, Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce. Those were the type of basketball players that I was a fan of growing up in the 2000s. Vince Carter a little bit too early on though, but the people that I mentioned, those was my like go-to guys that I was a fan of. Kobe Bryant, Dwayne Wade, KG, Paul Pierce, and Kobe Bryant. So yeah. He's not in the GOAT conversation because he had Shaq, but he did wind up. But I'll give him this though: he did win two rings without Shaq. But winning 2 rings without Shaq, it still exclude him from the GOAT GOAT conversation. It still exclude him for the GOAT conversation. Winning those 2 rings still didn't meant shit. So that's why my main man Kobe. I just gotta keep it real. And also when it comes to the shot selections, it was poor as hell too. Every time we shot the ball, he shot a lot of poor shot selections, but he wound up overcoming that though. I give him that. I used to think that he was a better shooter than Michael Jordan and LeBron James and etc. But looking back on the highlights and the full games, the shots that he made was terrible. So therefore, I can't even say that he's a better shooter than Michael Jordan. So yeah, and I'm gonna leave it at that. And this your boy Louisiana Chris. May Kobe Bean Bryant, his dad that had just lost, and his daughter rest in peace. And shout out to the Bryant family. You heard me? It's your boy Louisiana Chris. Thank you also for watching C-Boz Right for Black TV, and I'm out. You heard me? Peace.